Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. You got your host Andrade and Erwin back at it again. And today we're going to talk about two second round NBA playoff matchups. And the reason we're only starting with the two right now is because the West still hasn't figured their shit out. And they're still trying to figure out who's going to go against who for both matchups in the second round, actually. Like, that's crazy. And the East, we got to figure it out. We got the Heat versus Bucks, and we got the Celtics versus Raptors. And yes, we did a video on the Raptors and Celtics and the Heat and Bucks already, but we were just talking about like hypotheticals and like I don't know, just more up in the air. In these second round matchup videos that we're gonna do for the East and the West, we'll start by talking about what makes the matchup dope and exciting between those two teams, and we're gonna give our actual like prediction on who we think is gonna win and in how many games. So, kind of risking our reputation right there.
Hey, it's fine, man. It's the whole point of life, man. You know,
no risk, no gain.
No risk, no gain, and we're all going to the same place. You feel me?
Where's that?
We're all gonna be champions of life. See, I already got the uniform going on already. But yeah, man. I guess let's start this off. I guess the most interesting matchup I'd like to say is the Giannis watch and
I like that Giannis watch.
BTD
Giannis watch
and Jimmy Butler's redemption.
Buckets.
But anyways, yeah, man. Heat and Bucks, man. What do you think, Andrade? About them?
All right. What makes this matchup really exciting is the fact that it legit could go either way, and it's not like only fans think this or like only Heat fans think this.
No.
Like,
partially, but
not even, because I forgot where I just saw this. I saw this today, but like 7 out of 14 or 7 out of 15. I think it was ESPN analysts or just sports analysts in general, all have the Heat winning this roundup. So that's basically 50-50. And I was like, damn, okay, so like everybody is on this Heat wave right now with this matchup.
I personally don't like that, man. I like it better, like, you know, as a
underdog.
I like the Heat. You know, it goes more into the culture of what they have when people are sleeping on them.
Oh, I feel you.
But,
and then I mean, the way I feel about it is basically how Stephen A. Smith said it. Kellerman picked Bucks and Stephen A. picked Heat. I think they just did it for TV, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Stephen A. said something interesting. It's like the main reason that pushed him to pick the Heat is that he just has this gut feeling that that Miami's just gonna pull the upset. And for me, it's like my head is like 50-50, kind of like 60% Bucks, 40% leaning on the Heat. But my gut is telling me that the Heat are going to end up pulling this upset. And we kind of broke it down in one of the other videos. But, like, look, we're talking about coaching-wise, I give the edge to the Heat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? And we're talking about Erik Spoelstra, who's like, you know, he's no Popovich yet, but he's pretty seasoned veteran coach at this point. Got a couple chips. Has been mentored by one of the greats.
Yeah, Pat Riley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's shown with this Heat team, not this specific squad, but with even a worse squad, that he can still figure shit out and push the Heat, you know, forward. So imagine what he could do with this squad.
Yeah, but I mean, to give credit to the Bucks coach, I believe, you know, in his beginning, he started in the Spurs organization. So I might be wrong about this. I think so. And Pop is arguably.
How many chips he got?
I feel you. No.
How many chips he got as a head coach?
I feel you. You're right. I'm saying Spoelstra has that. He has that edge when it comes to that. Because at the end of the day, he has
experience.
Yeah, he has experience, and he's won championships. He won 2 during the Big 3 era, and he's won 1 as an assistant coach back in 2006.
Yeah.
But how many games do you see us going?
Dude. Alright, I'm gonna give it. Man, I don't know, man. It's actually hard because, like, when you think about it, it's like my head always goes like it's either 6 or 7 for me, and I'm gonna say 7 with the Heat ending up pulling the upset because same thing we've broken down before. Adebayo is the Giannis kryptonite in the sense that Iggy was the LeBron kryptonite in the finals that he won the MVP. Like, he's not gonna stop Giannis, but he can slow down. Heat is a very defense-centric squad. I think they'll be able to shut down not just Giannis, shut down Giannis, but also shut down a lot of their other star players. And guess what? We don't even have to worry about shutting down the other players because Middleton and Bledsoe, their track record is coming back of how poor they do in the postseason. They're still like stuttering along and being inconsistent in the postseason. You know what I mean? So, and the Heat squad, even though they have a ton and they're relying on a ton of young players that aren't Jimmy Butler and Goran Dragic, they're still like stepping up. You know what I mean? Like Tyler,
man,
like,
Tyler stepping.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler stepping up. Yeah, Duncan Robison. He's
still wet.
He's on fire.
Adebayo is stepping up. The only one that's like, I'm like, all right, where's Kendrick? Yeah, like what's up? But you know what? Give it some time. Give it some time. Yeah. But at least we got Drajic coming out. Like, he's looking like the six man of like the fucking decade, man.
That definitely sex man of the year from Slovenia. But okay, yeah.
And we got shooters. I think our shooters are more consistent too. I mean, so far
we definitely got shooters. I don't know what the hell Whiteside was smoking when he was saying, like, you know, about Portland. We got shooters. Yeah, you guys got shooters, but we got better shooters.
Yeah, and
that's why your ass got eliminated in round one.
Whiteside in the Heat video again, bro.
Fuck that guy.
Era's forgotten. Whoa. I don't know about all that, but.
Alright, okay, well.
But
okay.
So I will agree. It's like what Perk said, bro. You've seen the clip.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to mess with the goons down in Miami-Dade County, and he was referring to all of them. And guess what? We got one of the best of them all. Giannis Haslam. You don't want to fuck with Haslam. He's gonna get shit going in this team.
I feel you. If this was like a regular, like, you know, NBA playoff season, this is where I would say that. I would say this is where it stops for the Heat.
I forgot to point that out. I wouldn't say that yet. I would have still, but I would have definitely been more like, my gut wouldn't have been so leaning on the Heat. But yeah, because the Bucks' home court advantage would have definitely helped. A ton.
Yep.
But now we're in a bubble, and we're not even in a fucking, you know, regular arena where like no fans and shit. It's like it's a different environment. And one thing I'm sure some people have seen is the fact that the bubble helps shooters a lot because the depth of a field from the. You seen it?
I haven't seen it, but
the hoop and the stadium, you know how it's so far off, it doesn't have that high ass depth, and a lot of players and vets have talked about how like that has helped the increase of like why more people are wet. And guess what? We got Duncan and Tyler.
Those guys,
it's only gonna help us out.
Those guys are wet either way, man. Duncan Robinson, he's making 44% of his threes like in the regular season, and majority of those shots they were contested. So I'm like, if he's making that contested, arena, Miami, South Beach, doesn't make any, you know, it doesn't matter, man. That guy's wet.
We got a good balance of young and old too.
But look, no disrespect to the Bucks, they're a good squad.
Yeah, we did focus on the Heat a lot. I'll say,
look, they got that number one seed for a reason. I know you say regular season, you know, versus playoffs, but this is a good squad. That they have size. They have the superstar in
they got the best player on the court
in Giannis.
Of all teams.
Look, Middleton, you know, trash him all you want, you know, during the playoffs. Bledsoe as well, but these guys are good players, and it's all gonna matter. They're gonna definitely play a factor of whether the Bucks are gonna advance and, you know, make it to the finals. I guess how they want to. I know the next round's the Eastern Conference Finals, but I'm talking about like they want to make it to the finals.
Yeah.
And win it.
One thing I want to point out is that, speaking on Giannis, this specific series, this specific matchup, could be a fundamentally historic matchup for Giannis for his career, because this could be one of those series that people will look back like, damn, that's when he like stepped up. Like, you know, LeBron had that with the Celtics. He had one specific series in one of the years and one with the Pistons. Mm-hmm. I think this one, if he steps up and he not just leads this team, but carries this team and beats the Heat, this could be one for the books for Giannis's career.
We'll see. I think it's gonna help out, like, you know, I guess a confidence boost, maybe for the Bucks. You know, I guess this will be like the first adversary they're gonna face this year. because the Magic man are a freaking doormat,
plus,
well coached doormat.
The Bucks past this, if they beat the Heat, for me, like they're automatic shooing for the finals. Like no, I don't care if they face the Celtics or the Raptors. Like
no,
I'm like, to me that was like their big test.
We'll see. There's just a big test that they got to pass. But look, it just depends to a couple of factors. Is Middleton going to show up? Is Bledsoe going to show up? The shooters are they going to show up for the Bucks? Pretty much, long story short, is Giannis going to get any help? If he doesn't get any help,
he needs it.
If he doesn't get any help, and trust me, if Middleton and Bledsoe are not, they're not on their shit. If they're not on point, you better believe the Heat are gonna lock down on Giannis. Yeah. And they have the bodies to throw at Giannis. They have Bam, they have Iggy,
Leonard.
Leonard
plays some good defense sometimes.
Man. I guess so.
Oh, don't sleep on the hammer, bro.
Leonard. Is DJJ healthy? I'm not quite sure if DJJ is healthy.
Actually, let's see right now, because
if he's healthy, then that's another body they can. That's another body. That's true. They can throw as well. And the other thing about it as well is, are the Heat shooters? Are they gonna be wet? Is Herro gonna continue stepping up? Is Duncan Robinson? Is he gonna continue being wet as well? Goran, is he gonna show up? Bam, if he's going to keep on doing his thing. I know Jimmy's going to show up as well. Those things happen. Like, let's say, on the Heat's favor, and Middleton disappears again, then this might be a short series. He might end in 6 games. If Middleton and Bledsoe and Giannis, if Bledsoe and Middleton show up and give Giannis some support, and Giannis is doing his thing, this can go 7 games. I think this is going to go 6 games, probably in the favor of the Miami Heat. Because look, man, there's no home court advantage. They're playing in the bubble. Miami's a very defense-oriented team. Yeah, they can put it on. They can pour it on you with the shooting. Either way, it's not going to be easy. And if the Bucks lose, the Giannis watch is going to get louder and louder and louder.
Yeah.
And the off-season talk's going to be like,
he's out.
He's probably going to be out.